Hello, and welcome back to another MarioTube 2 commentary by your host MarioTube 2. Now, it's no secret I've been gone a lot. There used to be a time where I would upload every single week on this channel. Yo, MarioTube, what the fuck happened? Where did you go, man? I've been trying my hardest to hide this because, that's just how I am as a person. I try to keep everything positive and shit. But sometimes in life, you just gotta be so damn honest. This year's been shit. Well, I'm gonna be look, I'm not gonna go into detail. I might do that at a later date when this era is done and over with. But for the past few months, this has been the worst time literally ever. And this is probably, I would say this is the worst year of the decade for me, because it basically is. But I can actually argue it's the worst year of my life. Which is not something I'm, proud of or, happy with. I'm laughing about it because obviously it's coming to an end for me, which is why I'm, slowly getting back in the groove of things. But yeah, it hurts for me to admit when I'm doing awful or feeling awful. So that's why I was going, and that's why I made those commentaries a few months ago about how I need to fall in love again with stuff like that with my creative process and everything. It's because we won't talk about that yet. But on the plus side, a lot of cultural events has been happening. I don't know if I talked about it. Drake dropped an album, which I'm not usually a fan of Drake, but that shit was fire. The NBA happened. The World Cup happened. A lot's been going on in pop culture, and that's been very interesting, I guess. I wish there was more for me to really think and talk about, but every single time I try to think about something to talk about, it's really just pop culture. It's just again, life, which again I'm not ready to talk about yet. Fuck. But if you're watching this, whoever does, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a better time than I am. And one thing I guess I can talk about is how I'm very focused on having this bounce back, as I'm calling it. One of the best things my dad ever told me was that setbacks only happen to prove if you really want something. And with that, I think I would say 2027, but honestly, when I turn 20, which is in September, I think I need to bounce back from my setback that really made my world go so left. And throughout this year, what I learned is that this process of getting your spark back, it takes a long time, especially for someone like me who I'm pretty sure I said it before, but just because I haven't, I don't know. But for someone with a mindset of mine, it's not as easy for shit like that. And although I believe I can bounce back, and I have been literally, I've been drawing again. I released music. Oh my gosh! Last year I would release 4 songs every single month. There was one month in September of last year I dropped 10 songs, and I'm finally back into making music. I barely made anything this year. I barely made any art this year for real. I made some things, but not my output compared to every other year in this decade is not up to par at all. And that's actually what the song was about. I won't link it. I mean, I don't think it matters, but it's just some rap song or whatever. But the song was about, will I ever bounce back? Will I ever be up to par again? Will I ever reach those highs, or will I ever get higher? And I believe I will, because when making a song, basically the song's about, there's 3 perspectives. So I'm in the middle, and to my left is a younger version of me who I speak to, and to my right is an older version of me who basically in the song tells me that you're still 19, you're still young. This is a setback, but you're gonna be alright in the end. And with family, with friends, with Christ, you'll be okay at the end of the day. 'Cause that's the thing about life. A huge setback is just a huge setback, and depending on your age, it may not even be a big deal, for real. 'Cause to me, it was a big deal when it happened, but now, let's see today, and for the past few months or so, it's been okay, I overreacted. Everything actually is gonna be fine. You know, like, because I think. Sorry if I'm just like talking so sporadic. I usually talk sporadically at random in these commentaries because it's off the dome. But this one is way more personal because it's genuinely hard for me to talk about this without being specific. And the reason why I'm not being specific is because I'm not ready to just like put that out there yet. This is a very personal thing with me where it's like, this is something I don't want a lot of people to like fully know about at all. But there's a part of me that's like, I need to come back to MariTube 2. I need to bring back my schedule from 2021 to 2025. I need to start doing everything on my schedule again, get back to doing everything I used to do again. And one of those things is getting on here, recording and talking on a Monday, and then having some video game footage, which is funny because I don't play video games rarely anymore, and just talk about whatever. Get my thoughts out there instead of leaving it in my brain and have it just like make my days worse. So that's what I'm doing. And it feels good. It feels good making this video right now. It may not feel that way. It may feel like I'm being like emotional and stuff and like whiny. It does feel good talking to a microphone again and just unwinding, you know? I feel like, and this has nothing to do with the setback, by the way. This is for vacation, but I'm gonna be back in my parents' house for vacation soon. So this will be my second to last week in this apartment, which I'm kind of sad about. I have like, for me, I love living in my own dorm because I get you know, I have all this space to my own. I don't have to deal with any loud noise, anything, so I can just chill. But yeah, man, back at my parents' place, it's gonna be loud. I'm not gonna be able to record my songs and all that. So I have 2 videos for different channels that I need to finish and do the audio for. So I'm trying to get the audio done before I leave this week. And also I need to clean my whole place up because, you know, I'm not gonna be back in this dorm until September, and I'm leaving next week on Tuesday. So I gotta dust off everything. I gotta make sure everything's in nice condition for myself when I come back and all that stuff. Living in my dorm has been a fun experience. A lot of people usually like have roommates or like tend to just keep living with their parents or whatever, but living in this area I've been living here for almost a year and I've loved it all the way through. This footage is like 20 minutes, but I have such little to say. I guess I could use it in another commentary in the future, but I don't want to say other than that. I got back into writing and drawing primarily. For me, what I realized about myself is that I realized this a long time ago. Everything about you, not just me, but everybody is, it goes back to your foundation. So like your personality, who you are as a person, that all stems back from your childhood, which to me is like 0 to 12 years old. So to me, back when I was young, the first thing, because I'm a creative, I love creating things. I love creating art. To me, to get back to my basics, to finally get to get back to doing really anything productive, I need to either draw or write, because I started off my creative journey as a kid loving to write stories and loving to write reviews and just draw random doodles. So I've been doing that a lot recently, and I've been feeling better. And slowly, I've been, again, as I said, I'm repeating myself. I apologize, but that's all my life has been like recently, for real. It's just been me trying to get back on my feet, you know? And it's a first time thing. It's weird because it's a first time thing. A lot of people like go through this when they're like teenagers or whatever, or like young adults. I mean, I'm a young adult. I'm only 19, 20. This is the first time in my entire life where something has gone so badly wrong that is like, it's unbelievable to me. I've never felt this way before. It's a first, and everyone has to go through an experience like that. Let's hope it's my first and last time doing that. But because of that, I just been so like crazy. That's all I've been doing. I've just been trying to rebuild myself. I'm rebuilding a whole new version of me. I've been becoming a better and better person, and it feels so weird to do. Cause again, like my voice probably can't express it, but I have never had a setback like this in my life, and it's never been so impactful to me, to where it's like crazy. you have to realize I'm one of them. Like, I'm a wonderkin, not a talented, not like an extremely talented wonderkin, but if you know what wonderkin is, it means like a special person, like not special as in that way, as in like things just like you're 4-leaf clover, you're lucky person. I was given an amazing friend group for most of my life. I was always treated well by others for the most part. I always was able to defend myself. I always was pretty high graded in school. I never failed really anything. I, I've been appreciated. I've been loved, not just by family, but by strangers who I meet and then we have a connection with and fully love each other with. Basically, my life before literally this year was not perfect, but like 95% perfect. And the like 4% of that is just me not having like every piece of material I want, but that's just me because I'm materialistic. And then that 1% is like miscellaneous things. Basically, my life was perfect until this year. Or at least it felt that way. There were flaws before. There were things that I went through before. But it was like, it wasn't the end of the world. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, this is like terror. This is terrifying. This is like 9/11 or whatever. It was like, no, it was just like, at worst, it was just like things you go through as a teenager that you phase out of when you get like 1 year or 2 years older. it's yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to talk about next week because I do want to try and do commentaries every single week again, because again, the more I go back to my original schedule and redo everything I used to do, not in a like completely like one-to-one way, but you know, just like being consistent again, the better I'll be, because that's when I was at my best, in my own personal opinion. But for now, this year's been rough. It's been improving though. That's the good part. There's been improvement over the past few months. There's been improvement. But yeah, this was like a sad video. This is not the saddest video I've ever made, but I there's a part of me that I've never felt this way. I have never. I was like so you should. I'm sorry I didn't record this like months ago. I was so fucking emotional. It was crazy. I never like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, fuck. And the way I'm talking about it now, it sounds like, oh, this is like in hindsight. Like this was like ages ago. It wasn't even that long ago for real. It was a few months ago, but like, I don't know. Time is dead. That's another part of the whole thing. Time was like going by so fast, but so slow too. My whole world was fucked up, literally. But one thing about me is that I'm not a quitter at all. Nothing will ever stop me from doing what I love doing, even if that thing ends up being myself or something else or whatever. I'll always be here. I'll always be thriving, shining, all that shit. Even when my light gets dimmed, I know that I will still, I'll still be in the light thanks to God, and I have been, and the light has been shining more and more. I wish there was more to say in this commentary, and I feel like the reason why I haven't stopped recording yet is because I feel like there is more to say. I really do feel like there's more to say. I just feel like I'm not saying it. I just feel like there's more to say, but I don't know. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. And you may think, you know what's crazy? I've been going through all of this, and people go through stuff like this, if not worse, and had to deal with social media. I've been off social media for months. I've been off Twitter for over a year. I've been off Instagram since like February or March. I don't use any other social media platform. I maybe open Facebook every now and then just to get Apple News. I don't even use social media. I'm like, and this whole like Gen Z goes through all this shit on social media. It's just a fucking lie. It's your mental. It's psychological. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This commentary is a mess. But I'm also a mess. So I guess I'm less of a mess now. But I don't know. I may not even put any music for this video. I'm just gonna keep it raw as shit. How you like that? No music this time. I don't know about it. Anyway, I have a bunch of projects complete. I actually have a song that I'm writing right now before I start recording. So I guess I'll get back to that, release it probably today or tomorrow, and move on with whatever. But just have it be known that the reason why I wasn't here, the reason why I wasn't uploading on this channel that I used to upload on all the time. By the way, this channel is 5 years old now. My first upload was on August 1st, 2021. I can't believe 2021 was 5 years ago. That's crazy work. But just letting you know, reason why I was gone, worst fucking year ever. It was the worst. It's been getting better. It's been getting better. But just know that this is the worst year ever. And if I'm being so for real, I probably won't talk about this year or the events of this year unless it's way too apparent, unless I accidentally say it, or maybe 5 years from now. Maybe I'll talk about it 5 years from now. Maybe. It's a lot to unpack. A lot has happened. But, well, I don't know. That's life, I guess. I guess, man. Anyway, if you listen to this, if anybody listens to this, you're crazy. Go do something. Go do something else. Stop hearing a vent. I hate venting. This is why I hate this video, by the way, because venting is not my thing. But and even then, I'm not even revealing anything. But I still feel like shit for doing it. But anyway, as I do the outros for my main channel, I'll be uploading probably in September. Honestly, again, it's part of my goal to just completely bounce back as soon as I turn 20, if not as fast as possible. My second channel, part of my learning to have fun and be productive again, I went out and did some videography for the first time in so long, maybe even last year. It's been this whole year's been a mess, but doing videography again was fun as hell, even if it was for some random ass Apple device I had. And my Tetsuya channel, I've had this video in the works. That's one of the videos I gotta do audio for, and hopefully I'll have it be released, because with that channel specifically, which I call my Tetsuya channel, I feel bad for my fans, because I know my fans on that channel really do like the stuff I make, or at least some of them do, and I feel like they deserve more of me. I feel like I don't give them enough. And I feel that way about a lot of my channels though. I feel like I don't give my fans enough content, because usually when I do upload, or when I did upload consistently, a lot of stuff I made was liked, Your brain makes you believe that the opposite is true, but people fuck with me, or at least fucked with me, or what I create anyway, because some niggas don't know me for real. But yeah, that's about that. So I really hope I can come back next week with another commentary. I don't even know what I'll talk about, because I'll be packing at that point to go back home. But hopefully next week I have something fun to talk about, or some topic or whatever. And hopefully I'm in a better mood than now. Again, the reason why this one is so weird, because I just had to come back and just say I was trying so hard to hide that I was going through so much pain in my past few videos. And this time I was I can't fucking just pretend like I haven't been. Sometimes you just gotta let it out, But hey, that's it for this commentary. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Being a YouTuber, I love it. I hate modern YouTubers though. Peace.